What is up, YouTubers, gamers and fellow hobbyists out there, and welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch-up time where we chill out. Chill with me. Got my coffee, look, and it's a real strong one today. Gonna have my first sip now. It'll be too hot probably, but it is hot. But I need something just to get me going. Just to get me going. My voice is a bit at the minute. Kind of losing my voice, doing a lot of talking. Various things. So the weekend is here, my first proper weekend. I'm job's going well, that's all I'll say. Yeah, my job's going well, so that's that out of the way. Yeah, so my weekend is here, so that's nice. It was a nice short week, wasn't it? Having only 4 days, those of us that are working, not working rather, bank holidays, so yeah, that was good. You may, I don't know if you can see it, I can't see, I ain't got my glasses on, but I got some more bolt action stuff up and around there going on. Yes, it's got some more bolt action stuff. I got my hat on, my straw hat, my trilby thing, because, I don't know, it makes me feel summery. I feel good in my hats. It makes me feel summery, I like it. I feel like a tourist, and yeah, bring it on, sunshine, bring it on. I have stuff to do at the weekend. That's true. I've got some painting to do at the weekend. Yeah, okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Got a hammerite iron pole that holds up like the little porchway thing outside our front door. You know, one of those where you just literally just to keep the rain off you. I've had a guy come around to give us a quote for a garden wall. I haven't had the quote yet. He only came yesterday. No, day did he come? Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't think now. It is Friday today. Hopefully I edited that out. That's good if I did. Sorry if I didn't. Yeah, so I'm excited to be doing some bolt action stuff. You are aware I built my little house for bolt action. I also want to get on with my Imperial fists. They're coming on a treat. Loving doing them. Absolutely loving it. Lysander's coming on as well. We're all kind of catching up more or less to the same point now. I've got to do their chain swords, I know that, and their eagle across the chest plates. Then I think we'll be at the same point, more or less, from the Indomitus box set. Yeah, so that's that. Was it last week? I don't know. Did some more priming, just priming his various stuff. I got these guys from the Age of Sigmar box set painted. Well, not painted, primed. Do they look painted? No, Pete, they don't. Primed. Got them primed. Ready to paint. And also this dude, which was done a while ago for my Age of Sigmar stuff. I've got the others over there. I've got some guys I found suitable for like a gladiatorial arena thing for D&D. They're going to be like my pit fighters. And I'm using a Stormcast as a champion. I'm painting him in black armor, so he's kind of going to be like the Black Knight, the one to defeat. God, sorry about my throat. Apologies for that, but quite excited to. I've been very tired these last few nights. I haven't been getting very good sleep at all. Remember that book on Seaton I got the other day or the other week when I showed you? Got another one arrived. And it's brilliant. It's got, each page has got like 2 photos on it. One of what the location looked like way back when, and one of what it looks like more or less today. So you got some real old photos in there, coupled with some nice colour modern ones, which is really nice. And the history, whoa man! The Romans landed there on the Seaton seafront. Phoenicians. There's loads of history there. My goodness. I can't get over it. As I'm delving into it, I'm like, this is crazy. I knew there was a lot of historical stuff. The very first holiday camp ever in England was in Seaton, Warner Holiday Camp, Holiday Village. Very first one. That is nuts. I mean, as a kid, I always just took it for granted, don't you? There's a holiday camp, in a certain area of the town. Yes, there's a holiday village down there. Had no idea it was the very first one ever. No idea at all. That's just it's just, you know, what you take for granted growing up in a place, isn't it? You didn't, you know, how many of you have grown up in a place and you haven't known the history behind it? I mean, everywhere's got a history, right? I'm just loving looking into the history of where I want to be living, where I will be living in the future. So that's gonna be awesome. Got a couple more boxes to fill. They arrived in the week. More cardboard. We've got so much cardboard. I thought there was a world shortage of cardboard. There must be, because it's all coming to my house with deliveries. Yeah, so let's deliver a box in a box. That's just nuts, isn't it? But yeah, it's like they deliver a car to your house. We'll drive the car on the back of a lorry. We'll drive that to your house. Yeah, it's just a little bit nuts, but yeah. But I've got two nice big boxes now. I forget what literage they are, but I'm gonna fill them obviously with stuff, just stuff, awesome stuff, and I can fill them in like 2 minutes. We'll give it 5. Say 5 minutes. Being realistic, if I was like, oh, I'll decide what to put. I won't put any of that into useful boxes. I don't think, or I might do. Yeah, actually, I might do. Thinking about it, don't want to damage it, do I? So yeah, forget what I just said. Yeah. So yes, I'll be getting more. I feel a little bit manic because I've been a bit down. Certain things. No, I'm not going to talk about it. But a couple of things in life get you down. You know, and it's like, oh, you know. But that's what's meant to be. It's what's meant to happen. I'm not going to talk about it. It doesn't relate exactly to me, so it's not my place to say. And I don't want to talk about other people. So yeah, we'll get on with that on another date. At first glance, when you come in here, well, it's not just first glance. It is messy in my studio, but it's a nice messy. It's nice. I'm comfortable with it. Admittedly, I do enjoy a nice, tidy studio. I really do. I really appreciate that. But I'm okay with it. I'm very okay with it as it is. Yeah, my painting snippets station, I'm more than okay with. I really love it. I love doing the. This is why I have different painting stations. I love having the luxury of leaving stuff out for another day. Like, okay, I've done with Space Marines. Let's go on to some World War II stuff. Move over to here. Well, I've got building table. I've got the on the bench, which is all sorts. That can be anything. That could be World War II, bolt action, historical when the mood takes me. I mean, real historical. When the time comes, mostly it's fantasy and role playing. I admit that. That's, there are times when other stuff gets done. Sometimes I build on there. Don't always build on the building station. Ideally, I'd like another old Citadel paint station. They're hard to come by. Very hard to come by. I don't want to start painting on the other one yet because, you know, the cutting mats, they do get messed up with paint after a very short while. And this one's kind of in a quite good condition. I got that. I would like to get myself a couple more of the old school Citadel pot stones that, you know, used to hold your brushes in. That would be cool because it's designed to take them. So I would very much like to get hold of a couple of those. That would be awesome. I'll keep my ears to the ground, see if I can get one or two. I need two. And I'll keep a lookout for another painting station because that would be good. Yes, that would be good. Who knows? I mean, the future is very rosy, exciting. I just, you know, I'm so excited for the future of this hobby and how it relates to me. I don't really have words for that, but yeah, so my week's been taken up with just work and training and not much else. The week goes by so quick. This was a short week anyway, admittedly. And that's fair enough, but it just flew by. It's just like, you know, you every night it's a routine in the midweek or during the week. You get up early, you go to work or you start work, you finish, you sort out tea, you have that, you sit down, cup of tea. Well, after you sort the washing out and all the other stuff, you watch something. Sometimes two things at the early point of the week, on Monday or Tuesday. Then you're too tired to watch two things. Sometimes you're too tired to watch anything at all. So you'll either then go to watching one thing after tea or no things after tea. Just talk for 5 minutes and then off to bed. Maybe try and read for a bit, but you're too tired to be truthful by then. And I've got to try and get into the habit of not pondering on things, because it's nothing you can do about things as you sleep. And I'm saying this for my own benefit, not for anybody else's benefit. I'm saying it to help myself. There's no point in dwelling on things that you wished you had done, or you wanted to do, or what you're going to be doing. Perhaps there's something you've not done before, you're a little bit nervous about it, and you know, stuff like that. No point in dwelling on it, because it ain't happened yet. And when it does happen, it's usually nowhere near as bad as you envisage it to be. At least that's my experience. So, what time have we got here? 12 minutes. Well, we're drinking the coffee. So once this starts going and getting cooler, it cools down really, really quickly. That's the only thing with the normal cup of coffee. As I'm used to my thermal mug, you know, my little R2D2 one I use. Keeps it hot for hours. Cools down really quickly once you start drinking it. So, so much in the future is going to happen. Once I settle down a bit, gonna start. Once I've got the hang of my job and I'm all cool with that and I'm sorted, I think it's time to start looking at the marketing of my wife's books in a proper sense. So that'll be a thing. So, be looking for people to review those. What else? Continuing to store my hobby into really useful boxes. I want it all in really useful boxes. What's on the benches, and possibly even have my shelves, my black shelving racks, empty. I've got some other boxes which aren't really useful boxes, but they are quite useful. They're not as good, they're not as sturdy. So really useful boxes for me is the kind of my industry standard. So, I need to build him up and start painting him too. My fire demon, my Reaper Bones fire demon, because I want to. I want to try out my speed paints on him. I want him to be red, so I want to try out the red speed paints, as primarily that will be the largest area of coverage. I want to try out my red speed paint on him. Might do some others too for the wings and so on and so forth, but yeah. Sandbags to finish off. What else? What else? Oh, one of my colleagues on the team I work with, her husband is a wargamer too, so that's giving us a little bit of common ground. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? Perhaps, you know, I can find out more about that at some point. He's a historical gamer, I know that. Cough. Yeah, I've spoken far too much. I've been talking out loud a lot today. I don't know. Excited for the weekend, that must be it. And, you know, various other things. Cat and dog is still not best of buddies, but, you know, they're not mortal enemies either. Excuse me. Yeah, I did some videos last week on the Sunday, I think, or was it the Monday? Can't remember. I wasn't really feeling that cognitively fluent, if you know what I mean. You know, when I have my bad times, it wasn't the worst time, but it definitely wasn't my best. Consequently, on those videos, they're heavily edited to edit out loads of gaps in my speech as I'm talking, so apologies for that if anything has gone out and it's like, that's a bit weird. I don't think it has, but just a forewarning. Once my Imperial fists have been painted, they will be placed into the really useful box where they were stored, and I might then look to do the Necrons from the same box, because I've got all my other Necron army as well to go with it. So that's going to be either that or Chaos stuff. Stuff for the Fall of Cadia, because whether I do the Fall of Cadia here or whether it happens in Seaton, you know, in the next iteration of Mini Warzone, whether it happens there or it happens here, it doesn't matter, but I will need more Chaos. I've got Abaddon, however you call it. He's behind me as well, one of my piles of shame up there, what they call a pile of shame. I don't call it the pile of shame, I'm taking that back. So he's up there in my retirement pile. See, that's testimony to how my brain is fogged. I was hoping the coffee would hold it off today, but I don't think it is. So, yeah. Right, what else? Oh, the time is rapidly approaching. I might not be able to escape it this weekend even. I'll have to cut the grass. I know. It's hard work, man. It's hard work, especially for me. It's very hard work cutting that bloody grass. Then you got to do it every week. Still does make it look good, I have to admit. And that means I'll have to do the front as well. It's going to look good though. Especially when I paint the pole out the front, because I did our doorstep. I did that, painted that, all re-blacked it up, and that, you know, the doorstep paint. So that looks good. And some outdoors paint for external paint for like the black around the bottom edging of the house. So I've done that on the front. So that was masonry paint. That's the one. So I've done that, and yes, it's got to finish off a little bit of painting on the front. I'll need help with that, but because we ran out of paint before, you know. It was only like a little square. It was annoying because it's not like, you know, it's not like you can't get to it or anything. It's just like we ran out of paint. Got the paint now, so it's just a matter of being asked to do it. You know what it's like. I had a nice walk yesterday around our valley, just to blow some cobwebs away. We went up, we voted, we walked around the valley. Then we got fish and chips, came home and had a good tea. Nice, very, very nice, very enjoyable. And now it's the weekend, and now we can sort of celebrate our rest days. Lovely, jubbly. I love it. I'll tell you what I really am loving, knowing that I've got no lates to do, not any coming up ever. No lates, no working till midnight. No, screw that. Those days are over. They're over, son. So let's move on. Let's move forwards. Yeah, I'm excited to do this one. I don't know if you can see that, the Universal Carrier. Obviously, I'm going to need my British Army. Actually, I've got a British Army book on order, which I haven't had yet, so I'll have to chase that up at some point. Make sure I get that. And that'll be my three main armies. Will be Germans, obviously, Americans, and British. So I can play games here, and maybe some solo games, especially with the learning of it. I want to use the box set Band of Brothers there as my learning set. So I've got to get the infantry built up for that. I've built the ruined farmhouse, and I've painted the ruined farmhouse. That looks quite good. It's not completely finished yet, but it looks quite good. Get the infantry built, painted up, and then yeah, when I do build other things like these tanks and whatever else I've got going on here, I need to get me some order dice. So Germans, Americans, English will be my main armies, my main three, and then I'll do two little armies, I don't know, like Russia and Japan or something like that. Might do Italy, don't know. We'll see. Depends. What will swing it for me will be what the tanks look like, quite frankly, because tanks are awesome. I love the look of them. I love their aesthetics. I just think they look great. You know, they just look fantastic. I was going to build some Airfix ones to practice painting and weathering, but I don't think I'll need to practice. I mean, I've still got them ready to build. I don't think I'll need to practice them, but they are there. They're there as a backup if I need it. So they're Airfix, so they're 1/72 scale, so they're a bit too small. They're about 20mm, aren't they? Whereas I think it's 1/56 scale for the 28mm. But that's fine, that's fine. I've got the half track built and primed. I've built 6, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 or 6, can't quite tell from here without my glasses. I've built 5 or 6 grenadiers, German grenadiers. I was looking for the grenades, but I couldn't see them. They must be in their packs or pouches or something, which is, you know, makes a little bit of sense, I suppose. Yeah, so yeah, get the rest of the grenadiers built up. I've got some more grenadiers on the way. No, I've got them here. I've got them already. I think they're in the box, just ready to go. So yeah, and bolt action maneuvers, of course, is where I read through the rule book out loud to you all at various intervals. So we get that done, and yeah, I have a good time with that as well. And yeah, pretty freaking awesome, man. Pretty awesome. Right, well, what time have we got here now? How long have we been going for? 23 minutes. With editing, it will be less than that. Hopefully a lot less than that. Right, let's have the rest of my coffee. Right, that's my coffee finished, and very nice it was too. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little coffee break. Let's chill with Pete. I will see you in another video. Don't forget, all brushes lead to war. Please like, share, subscribe, or dislike. If you don't like the video, that's fine. Just dislike it, whatever. Whatever, man. But it all helps YouTube's algorithms, doesn't it? And check out Patreon if you want to see exclusive videos. And I try not to do Patreon videos until I'm feeling at my best, because you got the guys that pay for exclusive videos, they deserve me at my best, even if it's just behind the scenes or prattling around or something. But yeah, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your support, your continued support, and have a great rest of your day or your weekend, whatever you're doing. Enjoy. Bye for now. Bye bye.